down. We know that it's going to become increased. If you paid everyone basically their super from when they're young, from 0 to 18, instead of once they hit 65, you do, like you said, you build that nest egg, you can invest it over time. It has the same limitations with KiwiSaver, so you can't blow it, you can't squander it easily. You can try and get on the housing ladder a bit quicker. It does sort of smooth a bit more the pathway in life. I think it's worth considering.
I really like it. So how do we work out how much people get? Because everyone gets a horse, depending on how long their life is, gets a different share of superannuation in their lifetime. So how do we work out how much a person gets a week, and then how much could that mean they have by the time they're 18?
Well, I think the starting point should almost be, and I mean, this is the idea of, the halfway policy, if you will, that you and I discussed, is essentially just use New Zealand Super. We know that at the moment, the average, given what life expectancy is in New Zealand, that people are spending between 15 and 18 years of their life on New Zealand Super from age 65. So we're almost, just fully replacing that and doing it early rather than doing it right at the end of life, if you will. So I think, starting off with that number, also recognising that, look, there's a transition, right? You couldn't just cut off those who might be getting super soon and sort of, but the phasing in would again allow you to build up more cash over time. So I think, in terms of the benefits, the entire education budget, that's 16.3 billion bucks. So again, turn on its head, make it, you're trying to get a lot more bang for buck in that way. I think, it would stack up, or it certainly starts to.
Yeah, and just quickly before you go, Brad, what about the people who get to 65 and for one reason or another don't have any savings and now want to get super? Is there a risk there?
Well, I think with this policy as well, that's why you sort of remove the temptation, if you will. So you don't let people take all of that money out. It's like KiwiSaver, you've basically got to keep it in there. Yes, there's always a risk, if you will, that people won't have enough. But to be fair, that risk exists at the moment. Again, if people don't own their own house, they might be getting New Zealand Super and again not able to actually sort of live that life that they want. I guess by ensuring that there's sort of that compulsory savings over time, not only make sure that there's that nest egg for something like a house, but also sort of builds in those saving habits over time so that people do have that ability at the end of life so they're ready to go.
Brilliant, Brad. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for your idea. We're going to keep exploring this idea and other alternatives to superannuation as well. That is Brad Olsen, Infometrics Principal Economist, talking to us from Switzerland. It's now 5 minutes to 7. Canterbury's new.
Today FM.
Canadian authorities are on the hunt for 2 men suspected of being behind one of the deadliest mass killings in the nation's history. 10 people were killed, another 18 injured in a spate of stabbings across a number of locations in the small Canadian province of Saskatchewan. Police say that some of the victims appear to be targeted while others seem to have been attacked at random. Joining us now to provide an update is the Canadian Press's Saskatchewan correspondent, Vicky Jurek. Thank you so much for being with us, Vicky. You're there on the ground. How shocking has this been for the community?
It's been extremely shocking. I've been in a tourist area, Jamestown, Creation, and Wilson, which are the 2 areas where the victims were stabbed, dead, and 18 now injured, which is an increase of 3 from yesterday. I would say on the ground here,
motions for an inquiry into Rotorua's emergency news. Tarmac issues an interim response following a review. The expectations are high around government level help for vulnerable young people.
And in sport, Luke Jacobson is back in the All Blacks. I'm John Day.
And I'm Bridget Nexty at 7. High hopes that plans around dealing to youth crime includes giving young people a safe space to talk. The government is expected to make an announcement this morning. South Auckland Councillor Al Filipina says many youth need wraparound support.
I mean, you can't just look at one legislative remedy and say, yep, this is going to fix everything, lock in enough. That's not going to solve the fact that it's not going to happen again.
The country's drug buying agency has released its interim response into a review about how it purchases and prioritises medicines. Tarmac acknowledges it can improve the way decisions are made. It is looking to focus on 4 key areas, including health equity, enhanced assessment of medicines and more collaboration. Tarmac's full response to the review is due at the end of October. Concerns about a tertiary provider having to tighten its belt post-pandemic. The Auckland University of Technology has proposed cutting 230 roles and some courses to plug a budget shortfall. Chris Whelan from Universities New Zealand is not surprised.
It's an extremely unsettling time, and every university is trying to balance holding on to really good people until we can rebuild our student numbers, but also having to be certain that they can make payroll.
And there's been a wave of resignations following the appointment of Liz Truss as leader of the UK's Conservative Party. She will officially become Prime Minister tomorrow. UK correspondent Laura May-Isherwood says there isn't much time to celebrate.
Liz Truss will then fly back to London. She'll give a speech on the steps of Downing Street, and then she will be required to decide who she wants in her top team.
Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has sent her congratulations.
Waikato loose forward Luke Jacobson's keen to make the most of his unexpected recall to the All Blacks. Adi Savi is expecting his 3rd child, and Shannon Frizzell has a rib injury, ruling them out of next week's clash with the Wallabies in Melbourne. Jacobson's glad to be back in the mix for the first time this year.
It's just an opportunity for me. I feel like those